Now this is a video that I'm making very short. I would like to explain some key differences between our own music and this Aruban music and the Venezuelan music. So very simple is I'm gonna explain to you in a very simple way, and I'm gonna show you also in a very simple way what are the main differences in when playing on an instrument and these types of music. In Venezuelan music, for example, you would have that very fast passage of waltzes, joropos and Venezuelan waltzes. I'll give you an example of a joropo, Venezuelan music. So very fast and very technical. So that would be an example of a joropo. If you go now to the Aruban music, Aruban music is more subtle. Sometimes it uses more chords. In this type of music, in the Venezuelan that you just heard, it only utilizes sometimes only two chords, the root and the dominant. In Aruban music, or specifically the Aruban waltz, which does have a little bit of similarities with the joropo, we do intend to use more harmony, and it's played a little bit slower. So this is example. Da 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 da. Di 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 di. Di 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 di. Da 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 na 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 na. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da na 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 da 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 So that is a small explanation on the difference when playing with a plucked instrument, the two types of music. You just heard me play was one of Venezuelan music. There's a Venezuelan waltz and a Aruban waltz. The influence that they have on each other is the following. When you hear the Venezuelan waltz, you would hear this. That doom chakum gap doom chakum gap doom chakum gap doom chakum gap doom. That doom chakum doom gap doom chakum doom gap. That also comes in our own music, in our Aruban waltzes. For example, the piece that I just played with the Aruban music. So this is the Aruban piece. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Doom chakum gap doom chakum gap doom chakum gap. This part of the rhythms that we usually play in the tambora. And whereas in Venezuela they play it on the cuatro, we also play it on the cuatro in the Aruban music, but it's accented extra with the tambora. In Venezuelan music, the cuatro is the only instrument that is doing this, or in the joropo, it's the only instrument that is making this rhythm. The maracas are doing something else. I'm going to try to give a demonstration not only on the cuatro, but I'm going to give it also on the guitar. I only illustrated the cuatro because they're a very dominant instrument in our music, not only in the Aruban music, but also in the Venezuelan music. This time around, I'm going to use the guitar to give an example of those accents. So the accents that I was talking about are the accents that are one of the dominant accents in the Venezuelan music and Aruban music, namely the one that does in this music, in this small piece that I'm going to play right now. It's just a very small part of the piece. I'm going to demonstrate that accent that comes in this piece. This is a piece or a part of the piece from my exam program, and it's called Minsa. It is an Aruban piece. So I'm going to demonstrate the accent. So if you heard it right, you heard the dum dum gak dum dum gak. Try it again. Dum dum gak dum dum bap. And one more time. Bap, dum, bap. So that's one of the accents that always come in the Aruban waltz. And when I tried to arrange this piece was arranged with that in mind, always with that dum dum gak dum dum gak. I'm gonna give you another example, and this is a Venezuelan piece, also part of my exam. It is a danza. It is not a waltz, but the danza also incorporates things of 3/4 and 6/8, so it would come across the same. This is called the Danza Negra from Lauro and Suite Venezolana. I'm gonna play a part of it that also is kind of exact like that rhythm, that dum dum kak dum dum kak. So if you heard it right, you would have heard this. So those are basically what are similar, and it always comes up in the music. So that is what makes those types of two music beautiful, is that the ability to play those two notes, keeping in mind that those are the two things, those rhythm passages are the things that make this music ours as in Aruban, but also it makes it a little bit of a bridge, a combination, a bridge between both of our cultures, the Venezuelan and the Aruban culture. I'll do it again with both of them maybe. So, thanks again for watching.